Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This pick a card reading is going to take a look at overdue good karma now coming through. So what overdue karma is headed your way? If you have not as of yet chosen a card on the table, by all means, please go ahead and do that now. There are timestamps down below where you can go directly to the portion of the video that's going to give you an up close and personal look at the cards on the table. You can pause on the screen whenever you need to in order to extend your time. There is meditation music there. So again, take as much time as you feel you need to choose your cards. And if, let's say, during your selection process, you feel led to pick more than one card on the table, by all means, right? Pick more than one if you feel it necessary to get the most out of this reading. These readings are also timeless, so whether you watch it at the upload time or sometime later down the road, whenever it's placed into your awareness and you feel that intuitive nudge to watch, there may indeed be a message here for you. Nonetheless, what I always try to remind everybody is that readings are general. There's no way that I could possibly expect to connect with every single person that watches or clicks on this video, although I hope you manage to find a message here. But what I recommend is, if in the case this particular reading does not connect for you, maybe have some fun exploring my channel. I've done so many pick a cards already as is. I'm sure there's something in there that has what you need at this time, and I trust that the universe will help guide you to it. So have some fun exploring my channel's playlist of pick a card readings, whether it be on love or otherwise. Have some fun exploring. You might find something in there better suited for you at this time instead. So with all that being said, Star Family, I will go ahead and leave you here, and I will meet you at your reading of choice. Pile number one, viewers, you chose the Princess card for your reading. These cards don't have any particular message. These actually came from a card game, and I thought they would be cool to use to give you something to choose from. So you chose the Princess. We are going to take a look at good karma coming through. Good karma that's been long overdue. Let's see what good karma is coming through for you. So let's take a look. And by the way, I'm using the Good Karma Tarot. So let's take a look. Pile number one, viewers, choosing the Princess. Whoa, okay. Let's see. 3 cards to help us get this reading delivered to you. Let's see. Your good karma coming through. Overdue good karma coming through. What good karma is coming your way that's been long overdue? Okay. If I need more cards, I will always grab off to the side, but let's take a look. All right, so we have the Knight of Swords, we have the 7 of Cups, and we have the Knight of Cups. And I kind of feel like I want to take another one, or at least look underneath the deck out of curiosity. Sometimes the card that's underneath comes off as a hidden element, one that we can't see. That's why it's underneath the deck. So maybe I'll grab that later. But let's get into this, okay? Because we do have energy of movement. We have 2 Knights, 1 air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We also have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio with the Knight of Cups, and then we have the 7 of Cups, and it kind of feels like what's long overdue is some area maybe of your love life with that Knight of Cups especially, and some kind of forward movement and momentum that in your life, if it's not even love related, because sometimes our love life can be on hold. There's a lot of different areas of life that can be on hold, but it does feel like with the 7 of Cups, there has maybe been a lot of things in different areas of life, right? That's why we have multiple cups in the air that are up in the air for you, that maybe don't have any solid footing at this time. It could be that life in general feels like it's up in the air, and it kind of feels like it's been an energy where it's like you can't really move because these things aren't solid or made solid yet in the journey. But we do have energy of movement, so it does feel like this energy of movement is flanking that energy of being up in the air. So it's emphasizing that movement is coming through where things maybe have been up in the air and unrealized or unsolidified. This could have to do with a manifestation, because a lot of times the 7 of Cups is Neptunian, and it can talk about imagination and the subconscious realms and the way that we use our imagination and the subconscious to manifest. And a lot of times this energy is like that. It's up in the air because it's in the ether. It's being manifested and created in the ether before it finally gets brought down and solidified into the physical realm for us to experience and have it manifest tangibly. So I feel like for some of you, the good karma that's coming through has to do with a manifestation. Maybe parts of the manifestation have been up in the air, but we see movement here. One in the direction of the thing on your heart, and also information that helps you move toward the thing on your heart, maybe to get you out of this energy where everything seemed up in the air and unsolid or unsolidified, right? I could also see this as love life. The love life maybe has been up in the air. You don't really have any solid footing. Maybe you have options. Maybe you've been dating maybe several people, but none of them really seems like a solid match or secure. And it could be that you have, again, you have options. You have 2 knights here, you see. So you have choices with the 7 of Cups especially. And it feels like if you've been dating and you've had options, none of them has seemed solid, but it kind of feels like that's okay because none of them were the right one in that case. If none of them could really, or none of them, yeah, if none of them could really feel like a solid option, it's because they weren't the right one. But it looks like there is somebody coming towards you. And that's part of the good karma. Somebody wants to come towards you to communicate feelings with the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Cups, maybe offer their cup to you, whereas others maybe before with the 7 of Cups weren't really trying to make a solid offer when it comes to love in that department. So someone is looking to make a move towards you, I feel, in the love department. And it could be that this is a solid, or it's going to, or has the potential to become a solid offer of love, whereas other ones just weren't fitting the bill. Likewise, whatever's been up in the air and on hold in your life, it also looks like that you're going to find some momentum in that department. You're going to receive some kind of information that's going to help move things forward and get you out of that energy of up in the air, so you can take action and move in the direction of the desire on your heart, or those things that really fill your cup with the Knight of Cups and bring you a sense of purpose. I do want to look underneath the deck as the hidden influence. Yeah. Okay, so Ace of Wands, newfound passion. Definitely, if it's love, there's some passion stirring there. I think good karma is coming your way in regards to love and relationships, but I also feel like good karma is coming towards you when it comes to brand new insight and ideas and ways of going about creating something in a tangible way, where it's like the 7 of Cups is like, oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to choose. I'm not sure how to make this material or make this manifest in a material way. Right now, it's all very ethereal and up in the air and in my imagination. I'm, this feeling of I've been putting in the work in my imagination. I've been visualizing with that 7 of Cups, but I haven't quite come across the right information to help me make it tangible. Knight of Swords comes in to deliver that information. That's part of the good karma. The Knight of Swords is information. Why? Because it has the sword and it moves in the direction of truth and clarity and knowledge and communication. So I could see this as some kind of download comes through to you. Maybe in the dream state with the 7 of Cups, that's possible. But whatever information comes through with clarity and insight, it's going to help you to kind of figure it out. Where you're up in the air and you didn't know with the cups, you're going to know what you need to do then. It brings clarity, and it's also going to help you take action in the direction of your heart. We see the action also oriented energy of the wands because they're power driven, they're motivated. That energy is divinely inspired. It provides you with divine inspired action in the direction of something new. Ace of Wands, brand new energy. So whether it's new love or an idea that comes from the universe and gets downloaded to you in your heart in a physical way so you could take action on it, well, that's the good karma. There's something positive that's going to come through for you, and it's coming towards you now to help solidify or make solid something that previously wasn't secure or tangible. Ace of Wands is also energy of new growth because we have the little leaves growing out of the wand. So I feel like for some of you, the good karma that's coming through maybe has to do with your purpose and your potential and big bright ideas. It is the green light. Sometimes the 8 of Wands, it's the spark that gets lit. It's like this aha moment comes through, and then you take the first initial action in the direction of that thing to launch it off the ground. So it is brand new energy, and it gets things going, gets things moving. And we already know that things are going to start moving for you with the Knight's energy. Moving in love, maybe moving toward a goal, maybe moving toward a creative endeavor or manifestation. But those things that have been up in the air are not going to stay up in the air much longer. It's about now receiving what you need, the information that you need, the communication that you need to set something off in a new direction, to get it started, to get it moving, and to make it tangible. So I like this. Let's take a look to see if we can get a few more cards. If some of you have been looking to take action towards your purpose or something that would motivate you or give you a sense of excitement and enthusiasm, then that's coming through too. Because I feel like for some of you, life has been on hold, and when things are up in the air, you can't really take action on anything, you see? You can't take action on love and relationships. You can't take action on maybe your goals or the things that inspire you. But again, the information's coming through, and it's going to help you move in the direction of those things that you've been desiring on your heart. We have the heart here with the Knight of Cups. We have the desire here with the Wands. We also have purpose and creativity here as well. Passion, again, if it's a love interest. So for some of you, the good karma that's coming through is in the direction of love. And for some of you, it's newfound passion and purpose and creative endeavors and manifestations that have been visualized, but not quite there in a position to be made manifest. So we do have communication. Yeah, that's coming from the Knight of Swords. Again, those downloads, be prepared for them. Information, communication that comes through, a message maybe from someone that likes you or wants to make something work out with you in that department. Okay, so let's see what we have here. We have water. Okay, that's very much tied into the Knight of Cups energy. It's also intuition. It's also these things flowing to you. It's also the subconscious. It's also healing energy. So a message comes through that maybe assists with, you know, I feel like sparks of intuition. Also change and transformation with the Lotus energy here. So there's some important message or download, intuitive nudge from spirit that gets things moving and flowing for you in another direction, where you couldn't before. Now it's going to start to flow. Okay, these cards aren't read reverse, by the way, but look, there's the solid footing with the home energy, because the home talks about foundation. Seven of Cups, there is no solid foundation here yet, right? It's all up in the air. So we do have the home energy giving us a solid ground, a solid footing where you didn't have it before in a certain area of your life that was kind of, I don't know. Yeah, up in the air, not solid. I love the home. It could be a literal home. Maybe some of you, the good karma has to do with a new home. Maybe moving to a new home. Maybe you didn't know how to make that happen. And here's some information that comes through, message communication with the Knight of Swords and the message card that comes through to help you flow and make the changes that you need to make in order to get the home of your dreams, okay? The home that you desire with all your heart. Maybe a relocation as well because of the movement energy. So there's a possibility that the good karma comes through in regards to your home life. It comes through in regards to your love life, maybe in regards to a specific creative idea that you've always been wanting to launch off the ground, but you didn't know quite how to make it happen. I think this is positive because it's opening a door to you with that Ace of Wands underneath the surface. The universe is going to help deliver that to you. Let's see if we can get a Making Magic card. Again, be prepared for sudden insights and aha moments that get the fire going, get the spark lit to help move you, motivate you, push you even to achieve a goal or to set out to go out and get it, is the feeling here where everything's been up in the air. Well, good karma is coming through to help you move, okay, in a positive direction. Oh, look at that. Abracadabra with wings. Fantastic. Good fortune and lucky chances, lucky breaks. to get you out of this. So I feel that's super positive for you, pile number 1 viewers. I really like this. I would say if life has felt a little bit up in the air and on hold, well, it kind of gives me the vibe with the lotus energy, because that's transmutative, transformational energy, also healing energy with the water and the lotus. I feel like if things were on hold, up in the air, nothing solid was coming through for you, whether it be love, goals, purpose, a home or home life. Otherwise, it's saying that the reason why that stuff was up in the air and on hold and nothing was made solid is because there was a healing process that needed to take place first. There was some changes internally, subconsciously, maybe patterns, beliefs, or healing metaphysically that needed to take place first in order to prepare you for the good karma to come through. Maybe you had to work through past life karma. Maybe you had to work through, trauma, healing, wounding. I mean, there's so many things that we can work through, that we need to work through to kind of get out the way, because it clogs up our frequency, right, from aligning with the things that we want. So I feel like there has been a cleanup of sorts that has taken place in the period where nothing was made solid yet. Manifestations could take a while to make solid, but a lot of times there's a lot of growth, right, happening underneath the surface in the spaces that you can't see, those liminal spaces that you can't see, until the manifestation comes through. So yeah, there's growth underneath the surface taking place, healing taking place underneath the surface. From the moment the seed was planted until the time it breaks ground and comes to the surface, there's a transformation process taking place in that space. And nothing feels solid during that, because it's all still very much in the spirit realm. But we see growth taking place here. We see the seed about to sprout surface level with the Ace of Wands, right? But that was necessary because there was some clearing out or cleaning up that had to be done within oneself before the good karma could come through. Okay. And then we have this. So there's some magic here. Okay. There's magic taking place with this card. Fantastic good fortune and lucky chances on their way. Lucky breakthroughs, I will even say, to help align you with this goodness. Because it does feel like it's long overdue, and there has been a wait, I feel, while everything's been up in the air. There's been a wait and a transformation taking place at the same time. A healing taking place at the same time. But again, the home card talks about the foundation being prepared, being made solid. It's earth energy. It's what keeps us safe, right? Our home keeps us safe. It's the roof over our head. It's the 4 walls that protect us. The foundation that gives us a safe space and somewhere to call home. That's earth energy. So when I was getting the vibe of something being finally made tangible where it wasn't before, this home card is confirming that feeling. So something that was up in the air is about to be made solid. Whether that's a solid love offer or some kind of idea that's been brewing, right? In the metaphysical, some manifestation that's maybe been brewing. There's some magic in the air with this card. Lucky breakthroughs to make it solid to come through. And that's part of your good karma that's been long overdue. But I feel like also to tell you the wait wasn't to hurt you, okay? It was to heal you, to prepare you for what you're about to receive. And just know that when the ball gets rolling and the messages come through, the downloads, the ideas, the information that you need to come through to help you, it's going to help move you quickly in the direction of this. There's lots of movement on the table here with these 2 knights. Okay. And open doors of opportunity and potential that you're ready to move into. So congratulations. Be open to the magic happening on your behalf. The lucky chances, the good fortune, the turn of good fortune, maybe that's been long overdue, right? The lucky chances, the lucky breaks and breakthroughs, those also have been long overdue. And that's what's coming your way. So congratulations, pile number 1 viewers. This is your reading. I will go ahead and leave you here. If you feel that this has helped and connected for you in some magical way, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. Maybe consider joining my channel membership for exclusive content and readings that I put out for members only. You could also check me out on Etsy. Link to my Etsy store is down below. I have handmade crystal jewelry there. Personal readings upon availability, very limited at this time. And I also have t-shirts, STARSEED t-shirts that I designed by hand as well on my free time. So pay me a visit there. I'd love to see you around. Take care of yourself and always keep shining. Hello, pile number 2 viewers. You chose the Prince for your reading today. These cards actually come from a card game. They don't have any particular message attached to them or anything like that. I just found these and I thought they were really cool to give you something to choose from for your reading. So you chose the Prince, and we are looking at overdue karma, good karma, long overdue good karma that's coming through for you right now. So to get that reading out for you, I am using the Good Karma Tarot. So let's see, long overdue good karma that's coming through for you at this time. Let's take a look at the time that you watch this reading. What is the long overdue good karma that awaits you, coming through for you? Pile number 2 viewers. And if I need more cards, I will grab off to the side. But let's take a look. We have the Queen of Cups. Okay, we have the 6 of Cups, and we have the 5 of Swords. All right. I know what this is saying. What this is saying is, for one, with that Queen of Cups, you do have a really big heart. And with the 6 of Cups, you have a giving energy, a very generous, loving energy and spirit with these 2 cards. Because sometimes the 6 of Cups can talk about giving generously to those people that we care about, those people we have an affinity for. But you know what? It does feel like with the 5 of Swords, even though you've had a very giving, loving, and open heart towards those that you love and care about, it feels like with the 5 of Swords, you haven't always been treated properly. In comparison to the love that you give, it's almost like you haven't always gotten that back in return. And it does seem like with these cards, that's what's long overdue. You've been good to people. I see that with these 2 cards, but it doesn't feel like others have always been that good to you with the 5 of Swords, because the 5 of Swords can talk about very combative energy, and it can talk about challenging adversity with those that we have in our sphere. Not only that, the 5 of Swords can also be an energy of sometimes feeling like you've been thrown under the bus and taken advantage of by others and the situations, and it's like never a winning situation. Sometimes it's a no-win situation when dealing with people and relationships. So the good karma that's on its way to you has to do with love and relationships. And the feeling is here, even though you've been hurt with the 5 of Swords, even though maybe people have not treated you properly or the way that you deserve to be treated, or they haven't given you the respect that you deserve, I feel the Queen of Cups is saying that it hasn't hardened your heart. Because she's wearing a crown, right? And the crown is like exalted and elevated, it feels like, and the cup is full. So I feel like despite that, you haven't let it harden your heart. I think you've still been very patient and loving, and maybe even sometimes unconditional. And maybe a lot of this energy of not being treated properly or fairly with the 5 of Swords has to do with maybe your childhood, maybe childhood upbringing. Maybe there was some, issues of abuse. I feel with the 5 of Swords and the 6 of Cups, where even maybe your own parents didn't really put you first or made you a priority or took care of you properly in that way, or maybe were emotionally available. But even with all that, you're still empathetic. You're still a good person. You still have an open heart. And I feel that the good karma that's long overdue is where people start to love you, right? And that's what's coming through. That people will start to love you properly, the way you deserve to be cherished and appreciated and respected. And even to have your own boundaries respected. So that's the good karma, is that where people weren't giving that to you or reciprocating that properly, because number 6 is energy of equal energy exchange and reciprocity, right? Balance, harmony, alignment. So it's like where people weren't providing equal energy exchange or reciprocating the kind of nurturing love and tolerance and patience that you were giving, they will start to do that now, and it's been long overdue. You deserve the best. You deserve better. You deserve to be treated and cherished like, you know, like the diamond that you are. So it does feel like kudos to you if even through the woundings and traumas, you have not allowed your heart to harden 100%. Because that in itself is a feat, okay? It is a feat. Because life can jade us to the point where it will do that, and it can do that very easily, or we can disassociate. Because it's just easier, it's a coping mechanism, and it's easier to basically function when it comes to others, you know? But I feel like being treated the way you deserved, that's the overdue karma, and that's what's coming through. And also, I feel like the 5 of Swords is telling me that sometimes, you know, with that card, we have to know when to pick and choose our battles and when it's okay to walk away. Because there are some situations we just can't, you know, fix. And I think, if anything, with this energy, you're learning what battles you're willing to fight and others that you're not. And knowing when it's okay to walk away from people who hurt you or who disrespect those boundaries or walk all over them, you see? And sometimes walking away is the biggest sign of knowing your worth. It's the biggest demonstration of knowing one's worth. And it does feel like with these cards, you're healing maybe past woundings and or traumas, maybe stem from childhood. You're not tolerating disrespect or your boundaries not being respected. You're more willing to walk away because you are learning, for one, to fill your cup and realizing that no one else is going to do that for you. Because at the end of the day, you know, happiness is an inside job. But I feel like this feeling of releasing attachment, because sometimes we cling to people, even though they don't treat us the best, we cling to them out of a sense of attachment. But really, we kind of devalue ourselves in the process, especially when they are, you know, like I said, you cling to the wrong people, you know, out of a sense of attachment, and devalue yourself in the process while doing it. Well, I don't see that happening here anymore. Because that Queen of Cups is like, her energy is so vibrant, right? She's shining bright. Yeah. I think if anything, you've worked through your woundings, childhood traumas, maybe possibly, and you're learning when it's okay to walk away. And moving forward, you're not going to tolerate people, places, situations, and relationships that don't honor your personal boundaries or what you feel you're deserving of. It's a demonstration of worth. And the good karma that's coming through, because you worked through all this stuff of the 6 of Cups that has to do with the past. You worked through all those past things. Now the good karma that's coming through is where people will start to treat you with respect, loving, worth, deservedness, right? Because they see your worth, they see you're deserving, they want to cherish you, they want to treat you right, they want to honor you, respect you, they want to love you right. And I think it's a result of you loving yourself more. And now the universe is about to mirror that love, the proper love, back to you. So that's the good karma. So I also feel like, because you did choose the Prince card, for some of you, maybe all those frogs you've kissed, right? Maybe one soon. That's the good karma will come through. and actually be a prince. So let's see if we can get a few more cards here. Okay, what do we have? All right, so that's what I need. I just need 3. All right, we have wisdom. Yeah, wisdom gained from those experiences, lessons learned from the past with the 6 of Cups, and from other situations and scenarios and relationships maybe that didn't go quite well over here with the 5 of Swords. You know, also wisdom gained from experience, adversity, and challenges too. Sometimes, you know, that process of learning through tough experiences actually just shapes us and molds us into better people. We learn through those experiences. At least I hope we do, you know, but when we do, it refines us. It makes us better. It shows us what matters and what doesn't matter. Shows us what we will and will not tolerate. Aha, look at that. See, a transformation. So you're becoming the butterfly. Strength gained in the struggle is what I call this, because butterflies, they turn into this ball of goo in that cocoon, and then they become this really cool butterfly, but it's a process to get to that point. It gets, you know, it gets tight in that cocoon. It has to push its way out in order to spread its wings and actually fly and become its most beautiful self. Like I said, I was feeling that Queen of Cups being very shiny, bright, and, you know, elevated here. Beautiful energy, right? And that's tying into the feeling of becoming, right? You have to go through that transformation process. You got to work through all those wounds and then eventually push your way out of the cocoon. And I say strength gain in the struggle because the butterfly does go through adversity as it's trying to become that butterfly and has to push its way out of the cocoon in order to stretch its wings and fly. But the thing is like, the struggle in the cocoon actually gives the butterfly strength to spread its wings, strength so it can fly. Like they say, if you go out into nature, you see a butterfly pushing its way out of a cocoon, please don't help it, because it needs that fight. It needs that push and pull. It needs that strength gained in that experience of pushing out of the cocoon itself. It helps get blood pumping to the wings so then it can fly. If you were to ease that process, it will not be able to fly. It will not be able to be the butterfly and spread its wings. It will die. You see? So that's why it's strength gained in the struggle through the transformation process. There's a lot of strength gained in that, a lot of wisdom gained through that, a lot of healing that takes place through that process. So it can become something beautiful, shiny, bright, and lifted up and exalted, right? All right, so we have the beautiful energy of sleep, which is more energy of being in the cocoon, right? Being in the cave, right? There's a transformation process going through that. During hibernation, there's also transformation in that space. Being in the cocoon, likewise. But the feeling is here, you're ready to emerge. Where things were dormant, where you were healing, where you were processing, it's like you're ready to emerge and be exalted, right? Step into an empowered self where the energy of things that maybe weren't aligned with you, it's like you're not going to tolerate that anymore because now you know better. You're different. You gain wisdom through your experiences. You're not the same person you were yesterday, let alone a week ago or a year ago. There's been so much change that has taken place to elevate you and help you understand what you're worthy of. And then moving forward, you will only accept that which you deserve, no less. Or that which you are worthy of, and no less. And that's the good karma coming through. Everything that aligns with your worth and your value. And it feels like with the 5 of Swords, anything that does not align with your worth or true value will fall away. Because you're smarter now, you're wiser now, and you're able to see it clearly for what it is, for what it's not. Let's see. All right, so look at that. Transition to a higher level of being. Oh my gosh, I said exalted, elevated, right? Raising your energetic vibe, enlightenment. Absolutely. Right on point. Absolutely on point. I really can't add anything else to that. That basically confirms everything I was getting and feeling. So yeah, transition to a higher state of being. That is part of your good karma. Now it's like everything, you've lifted up your vibe. So everything that aligns with your higher vibe is now what you're attracting in. Okay. That is what you will be receiving now. And that is part of your good karma that's incoming. So pile number 2, if this reading has helped you in some magical way, please do let me know in the comment section down below. I appreciate each and every one of you. Maybe consider supporting my channel with a like, share, subscribe. Maybe consider joining my channel membership as well for exclusive content and readings I put out for members only. You could also visit me on Etsy. My Etsy store link is down below in the description box. I have handmade crystal jewelry there, personal readings upon availability. I also have Starseed t-shirts that I designed myself as well, so pay me a visit there at any time. Explore, have some fun exploring my shop offerings. I appreciate each and every one of you. Take care of yourself and always keep shining. Pile number 3, you chose the Countess for your reading. These cards don't have any particular meaning to them. There's no message on the back or anything like that. I found these in a thrift store and thought that they would be fun to use to give you something to choose from for your pick a card readings. So this is what you chose. You chose the Countess, and we are looking at long overdue good karma coming your way, coming through for you. So I am using the Good Karma Tarot to help deliver this message to you. So pile number 3 viewers choosing the Countess, what long overdue good karma is due to you, and what good karma is now coming through, coming your way. So let's see if we can get 3 cards to get this message out for you. Whoa, what is that? The Chariot? 2 more cards. And if I need more cards, I'll just grab off to the side. So let's see. We have the Chariot. We have the 2 of Swords. And the... Oh, wow. Okay, so we have the 8 of Wands. Okay, the reason why I'm excited about this is because you've been at a crossroads for some time. And sometimes when we're in a crossroads, like the cool thing about the Good Karma Tarot, I'm just going to throw this out there for those of you who are interested and like the artwork, because I know I do. It has hidden cards in other cards. And in this case, it's giving 2 of Wands, right? Because it's at a crossroads, even though it's a 2 of Swords. So I'm just saying, it plays around like that with the imagery, which I also find extra fascinating. And it also adds an additional element to the cards and the reading and the way that it reads itself. Okay. But I digress. This is saying that you've been at a crossroads for some time, maybe stuck in or at an impasse of sorts with the 2 of Swords. And you're flanked here with this 2 of Swords where it's kind of like, okay, I don't know what to decide. I don't know what to do. I don't know which direction to take. You're flanked with that energy with 2 cards of movement. I'm going to throw it out there in case any of you were debating another pile instead. There's another pile in this reading that has a similar situation where it's 2 cards of movement flanking the energy in the middle where there is no movement. So I don't want to give away what pile that was though. I want you to trust your intuition if you feel led to pick another pile in addition to this one. Okay, so we have the beautiful energy of the Chariot, which is about success, movement forward, and putting the past behind you. It's also energy of leaving something in the past in the dust, right? And it's about moving forward with hyper focus to achieve a goal. For some of you, it could be creative with the Wands energy especially. It could be something you've been entertaining in your mind but haven't quite decided what to do or how to approach it. For some of you, it's goal related, manifestation related, possibly, especially with the creative energy of the 8 of Wands, because we have to go into that place of will and desire to tap into the things that we wish to manifest and create through divine inspired action. So the good karma that's coming through for you is related to something that you've been wanting to either get away from, get out of, or get moving. Because it does feel like there was some energy that was on hold. Two of Swords is an energy of non-action, but we do see action-oriented cards on either side, so that's not going to stay that way forever. Where things have been stuck, stagnant, and unmoving, they're about to get moving, and that's the good karma. Sometimes with the Two of Swords, we're put in a position of waiting because we don't have all the answers, and we don't know what to decide, and sometimes we sit still, but we also have to remember that sometimes not deciding is also deciding, right? But the reason why that happens, or we get paralyzed in that way from making a decision or moving forward with something, is because we don't have all the answers, or we don't see the outcome, or we don't understand what the best choice is. So the blinder is on with the Two of Swords. The reason being is, again, we can't see, but that's an indication of us needing to go inward to find the answer, so then we know what we need to do, and we can make an informed choice through information, sword energy, that comes through when we tap into our inner knowing. So what it's saying is, when you don't know what to do, that's when you actually have to go inward, because the answers are inside of you. The answers are not going to be outside of you. They never are in that case. That's why the blinder is on, and she has to remove herself from distraction to seek what she needs to understand and know. Because sometimes the outside world can distract us from the thing that we need most to understand and to receive clarity on, unfortunately. You know, our hustle, our jobs, our family life, our home life, our kids, you know, bills, you name it, everything outside of us distracts us from the answers sometimes when we're in a rut. And this is saying there has been that, but the good karma that's coming through is going to help you get out of that. It's going to help you make a choice with the Two of Swords. It's going to help you decide a new direction. If you've been at a crossroads for some time, unmoving, stuck in place in some area of your life, the good karma that's coming through is going to help alleviate that. Because Eight of Wands and the Chariot is begging for some kind of action and movement to take place, because you cannot stay stuck in place forever. For when it's not healthy, there's no growth there either. There's no expansion doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. There's no expansion and growth taking place in the same place, doing the same thing every day, day in and day out. It's stifling, it's suffocating energy that way. And this is saying the good karma that's coming through is going to move you forward, finally. The good karma that's coming through might also have to do, on a very mundane level, but maybe a car, okay? You could get a car, a new car. You could also be traveling, taking a trip. We have the Eight of Wands, which speaks of travel, and the Chariot also. The Chariot can talk about new wheels. Or, going somewhere. Also, phone calls, emails, texts, communication, traveling towards you, coming towards you with the Eight of Wands. And this information that comes through, or communication that comes in, can help something take off for you where you didn't know how to launch it off the ground before. Well, you're going to know what it is you need to do now. For some of you, a meditative process could also help catapult you forward. Because with the blinder on the Two of Swords energy, she has to go inward. She has to meditate. She has to remove herself from distraction to find the answers and go inward. To receive the download, the knowledge, the information, the clarity where it wasn't there before. So it could be that for some of you, it's going to require that you do that inner work take the time out to meditate and connect, and then watch how quickly you receive what you need. You know what it is that you need to do. And then, bam, it's like, okay, I got the answers now. I can move forward. I can take action. I can launch that idea off the ground. I can take the steps in the direction of what it is I desire, 8 of Wands. I'm free to go. I'm free to do. The Chariot is also, you know, ready to put the past behind it. So it feels like that crossroads energy that's coming through from the 2 of Swords, that energy of being stuck and at an impasse, has to do with the past. And it's also giving vibes of 1 foot in the past, 1 foot in the future. I think you've resolved past karma and you're ready to move forward and receive your good karma now. You've been in this liminal space with that 2 of Swords between old and new for quite some time. But there's something coming towards you with the 8 of Wands that's going to help you get out of that energy and actually put the past behind you once and for all, so you can pursue what's ahead of you in your future successfully, joyfully, enthusiastically, with the Chariot and the 8 of Wands. Also, there's some kind of adventure coming your way. 8 of Wands in the Chariot. There's some kind of exploration that's up ahead for you, that's associated or attached to your good karma that's been long overdue. Okay, I'll give you an example. When was the last time you had a vacation? Has it been 8 years, 8 years, 2 years, 7 years, right? How long has it been? I mean, if you've been stuck in one place too long, maybe the reason why you were in that place for a while is because you had issues to resolve in that space, and that's the amount of time that it took. But the feeling is here, there's an adventure up ahead. There's some kind of vacation, movement, travel up ahead. Maybe world travel, I don't know. Maybe travel or relocation to a new place, a new destination. Maybe, I'll throw it out there, maybe a new home. And you've been stuck in this one house or in this one place, or you haven't gone on vacation forever. And then finally, bam, good karma comes through to give you a way to travel, to give you a way to explore, to give you a way to adventure, to give you a way to relocate if you've needed it. I feel like some of you have resolved or have been working on resolving karma in a certain location. But now it's time, because you've completed that journey there, it's time to get out of that space because it's run its course. There's nothing more to learn in that place or that location anymore. You might have been stuck there for a while with that 2 of Swords energy, but it's probably because you had something to resolve or heal or work on in that place. And it's like, now that that's complete, Spirit wants to move you to the next place. You're finished learning what you need to learn in that place that held you in place for a while, or doing that thing that held you in place for a while. There's nothing more to learn there, nothing more to do there. You've completed it's like you completed your lessons there. And yeah, you resolved and worked through whatever it is that you needed to do in that place or in that space or doing that thing. And now it's like, okay, on to the next. But there's this feeling of getting you unstuck, getting you exploring. That's part of your good karma. Helping you to move to new places, to do new things, to experience other things, other places, other people, other scenarios or situations. Because where you are right now, for some of you, is there's nothing more to learn there. There's nothing more to experience there. I also feel like for some of you, you've exhausted the energy there. it's run its course. It's served its purpose. That could be a job, right? You can't learn anything more there. You can't grow any more there. It could be a home. Let's say you've lived in the same freaking place your whole damn life, right? What more is there to learn there? How much more can you grow there? Sometimes the universe or spirit, our higher self needs us to relocate to a new place to get fresh energy, have new experiences, learn new things, maybe advance even through that new location. I always say that there's places that are power places for us that give us an energy boost or kind of upgrade our experience and our frequency in some way, because there's positive energies attached to that place. And it kind of feels like for some of you, wherever you are right now, there's nothing more to gain there. So it's like, in order to get what you need to advance, to move forward, and level up successfully, you're going to need to go somewhere else, do something else. So part of the good karma that's coming your way is to help get you unstuck, to move forward, advance, leave the past behind. There's nothing more to learn from the past. It's about now moving forward into your future, where there's more excitement, more joy, more enthusiasm, more passion for new experiences, with the Eight of Wands especially, more forward momentum, higher levels of success. Because if you can't grow anymore, if you can't gain anymore, if you can't move up, let's say, you're going to feel like that Two of Swords energy. You're going to feel stuck. Also, any information that you needed to come through to help get you out of that energy is also what's going to help advance you forward, alleviate the situation that's kind of been stagnant, help enlighten you to make a proper choice and decision to help move things forward. Like I said, I feel like some of you got one foot in the past, one foot in the future. And it's like, okay, now it's time to fully cross that threshold. Make a choice. And step forward into the new energy that's always been right on the edge. You've always been right on the edge of it. So yeah, you're ready to pursue success, passion, maybe purpose for some of you, creative ideas that maybe you've been hesitant to take action on or move toward, maybe because you didn't have all the answers. But again, the answers are coming through. Right here, we see them coming towards you, which is going to help you move forward. Wow, okay, so look at that. New life, right? Seeds that you've planted, now showing signs of life, coming through, breaking the surface. We have the sun, which is a symbol of success. Let's see if we can get two more. Yeah, I feel like new life awaits you because the old one has already run its course. Okay, so we have this one. New beginnings as well with this energy, and you're ready for that. Look. Well, that's pretty cool. Wait a minute here. You see the synchronicity there? We have visions. Yeah, those things that you've been envisioning for yourself in your inner world. This is also intuitive energy, also knowledge, wisdom, and it's about following your intuition and your instincts. This card is also asking you to tap into that inner world to receive what you need, because there's some kind of answer to be gained in that place of going inward to help enlighten you with some piece of knowledge or information or communication from spirit or otherwise, right? Phone calls, emails, texts could come through to help get the ball rolling as well in a very mundane way. So you might see something, learn something that you didn't know before, and that maybe helps move you forward or make a choice or give you insight into what you need to know to pursue this new life that awaits you. But the new life that awaits you is full of good karma, full of positive experiences, adventure, exploration, growth, and expansion, I feel. You know what? I'm also going to tell you to look up angel number 728 to see if that applies. I normally roll the dice to get angel numbers for you, but I'm not doing that for this reading. So in this case, because I felt led to share that number, see what it brings, right? Look it up, 728. See how it maybe confirms what is already said in the reading and or provides you with additional message that you need personally. You know, I don't know how it apply. Let me know how it does. No freaking way. Didn't I say... I was talking about all the travel and the movement and the relocating with the Chariot and the Eight of Wands. And then we get the freaking travel card. Do you see that? So yeah, that's totally confirming the vibe I was getting. Not only that, we have the butterfly on the table in that card, so it's significant of metamorphosis. Again, you can't learn and grow and change and transform any further where you are right now, doing what you're doing right now. For some of you, it could be a job that you've been doing forever, and it's like, okay, you need to change, right? It could be a place where you've lived at forever, and you need to change. So it's speaking of change, and there's some kind of positive change or transformation that will come as a result of moving in a different direction, doing a different thing, maybe relocating to a new place. And there's good karma to be experienced there in that situation, doing that thing in that new place. Maybe on that trip. There's something to gain in that experience. So if some of you have also been hesitating to take a trip or go to a certain location, maybe you've had it on your mind with the Two of Swords and you just didn't know like if you should or shouldn't. This is kind of giving you the heads up to go, because there's something that you maybe need in that place to level you up. Maybe it's not to move there, but maybe it's because your soul is calling you to go there to receive something on a metaphysical level. There's brand new adventures that are like waiting for you. And maybe you need that because it helps refresh the soul when you do travel, when you do explore, when you do have more fun that way. Okay, so let's see if we can get a final card here. I have the Making Magic Oracle. All right, so pile number 3, I really love this for you. I think it's super positive. And if your gut is prompting you to do something, your intuition, right, with the owl energy, listen. Take your intuition up on it, right? Okay. And we also have the sun energy also in the travel card. Maybe you'll be traveling to a warmer place, a sunnier place, possibly if that's what it is that you desire. Or maybe that's what you've been hesitant on doing or taking action upon. But again, action is about to take place. And then when it happens, it's going to happen so fast. It's going to get you moving forward. And you're not going to be able to stop it once the ball gets rolling. Once you decide, or once the information comes through, or once good karma starts, flowing your way, it's like you're going to be unstoppable in that way. And that's super positive. I feel a lot of success from these 2 cards for sure. So part of your good karma has to do with upgraded levels of success. Because maybe success for some of you, whether it be in career or otherwise, has kind of been on the fence, stagnant. I feel non-active with the Two of Swords. But it's just going to start happening fast and quickly and happily for you. You're going to move forward where you couldn't before. There's going to be new growth taking place in your life where you weren't really able to access it. So, wow. Okay, we have the energy of power, symbol, cleanse, purify, and protect the physical body. Remember I was saying how there's power places? Yeah, I feel like this has to do with that. I kind of want another one. I feel like this is the upgraded power up, right? Or the power place that I was feeling. If you feel led to go to a specific place or relocate or move to a certain place or maybe do another job, let's say, it's because you need something else to power up there, to upgrade yourself there, in that space, in that place, in that experience. I think that's what this is saying. It's a power up, to purify, right? Cleanse and purify. To purify and cleanse yourself of the old that's not really working and it's keeping you stuck and stagnant. We got to get rid of that. We got to cleanse that away. We got to purify all that in order to make space for the new things that want to come through and help move us forward and advance us into the best version of ourselves. Let's see, I want one more. Aha, look at that. Insight opens the third eye to strengthen intuition. I was getting that here. Okay, with these 2 cards. Yep, you're going to receive some insight and it's going to help power you up. So yeah, maybe a download, right? Maybe some form of communication, maybe some news as well with the Eight of Wands that comes through, some insight you didn't have before, but it's going to help power you up, level you up, and help move you forward. So pile number 3, this is your reading. If you feel that this has helped and connected for you in some magical way, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Like, share, subscribe to support this channel. Consider joining my channel membership for exclusive content and readings I put out for members only. You could also support what I do on my Etsy shop. You can visit my link or store link down below in the description box. I have handmade crystal jewelry there I make by hand on my free time. I design Starseed t-shirts as well. And you can check out personal readings when they become available. So sending much love wherever you are. Best wishes to you moving forward, because it looks like you will be moving forward soon. Take care of yourself and always keep shining. Pile number 4, viewers, you chose the King for your reading. These are playing cards that I found at a thrift store. I thought it was really cool to give you something to choose from. There are no messages attached to these at all, just an image for your selection process, right? So we are looking at long overdue good karma coming your way. So what that might be, what it might look like, what form it may arrive, right? So I'm using the Good Karma Tarot for this reading. So let's take a look. Pile number 4, long overdue good karma coming your way. Let's see. So we can get 3 cards. And if I need more, I will always grab off to the side, but let's take a look. So we have the 6 of Swords, wow, the Queen of Wands, and the, ooh, okay, the Queen of Coins, wow. So not only do you have inspired action, newfound energy, but you also have money, stability, security, prosperity, abundance, success, and maybe your goals in regards to your business ventures. Also, creative endeavors right here. It's a super powerful combo. Right? And then you have the 6 of Swords, which is all about movement, travel, moving forward. The swords represent the experiences that you have and that you take them with you into the future or into the new area that you're moving into, because the 6 of Swords is about leaving something behind. So for some of you, you're putting a part of your past behind you. And in doing so, the good karma that you're receiving as a result of that will bring you success. Maybe financial success, maybe success when it comes to the stability of your income, your finances, your home life, your job, your entrepreneurial endeavors, if that's what you're seeking. There's a healing that's taking place in some area of your life. And this healing, when it comes through, is going to bring you more stability, I feel. More success where you didn't have it before. So I don't know why I get the vibe of like, if any part of your experience was lackluster, or I don't know, it just, you weren't making progress before, good karma is coming through to help you achieve more, do more, receive more, I feel. And also set you up very nicely with more stability and security. And I feel that, I don't know, I just got the vibe of like fun money, play money. Yeah, I don't know why, I don't know why that is, but it feels like more money to play with. So some of the good karma that's coming your way is attached to increased finances. So that way you're comfortable. And the reason why I say this, the Queen of Coins, she is super comfortable. She glows, right? She blossoms in her surroundings. She's also connected to nature and Mother Earth. So I feel like, yeah, there's something being made tangible here for you in a very positive way. Forgive the glare. Oh my gosh, it's so bad. Maybe that helps a little bit. There we go. So I do feel like there's more stability in your everyday earthly life and comforts, the comforts attached to the earthly life. I think for some of you, the creative spark is going to be brewing. Like, you're going to have so many ideas popping off in your head with that Queen of Wands energy. And Queen of Wands is not only creative, highly ambitious, charismatic, enthusiastic, but she's also highly intuitive. That's why we have the black cat on the card, right? And the energy of intuition mixed with your creativity, it's about following your gut instincts and your intuition in regards to your creative endeavors, in regards to your goals and the things that you wish to achieve and pursue. She's highly determined and motivated to get things done, and not only that, be successful. We have the energy of the sunflower on the card, and that represents the sun itself and success. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius with her energy. We also have earth energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. I just feel like overall there's an up-leveling in your level of comfort and the ability to listen to your higher self in order to pursue your goals. Because the Six of Swords is trying to bring balance, alignment, equilibrium in your life where you didn't have it before. It's about moving forward into peaceful, calmer territory, leaving the old behind, taking your experiences with you, but not allowing them to weigh you down into your future. The past is behind you now. You're healed from all that stuff. And now good karma's coming through to set you up for comforts that maybe you weren't able to have or experience before. And it feels like for some of you, the comfort that can come through is as a result of pursuing with the Queen of Wands a creative endeavor, goal, or desire. And it's going to help set you up with some financial security, maybe improve or better your home life with the Queen of Coins, provide you with a sense of comfort and ease in life, and help you to sit pretty. So you are moving forward into better, calmer territory with the Six of Swords. You are moving forward where things are more stable, secure, happy, and successful. And it feels like you are moving forward as well into an area of life where things feel healed, whole, complete, aligned, balanced, and in harmony with you. Whereas before maybe it wasn't. So that's a good karma that's coming through. It's setting you up for some future comfort, some form of success towards your goals, your ambitions, your creative projects, and ideas. The good karma that's coming through is also helping you to heighten your intuition so you can pursue everything that you're feeling led to pursue, and also be passionate and enthusiastic about pursuing it, keeping the flame and the fire alive for the things that you desire until they become manifest with the Queen of Coins and become tangible in an earthly, physical way that you can experience it. Because earth energy is that. It's where we physically, tangibly experience things. Where things that we desire, let's say Queen of Wands, that we take action toward pursuing, the things that we will with all our soul, the things that we're divinely inspired to take action on, finally become manifest with the Queen of Coins in a way that we could touch it, hold it, experience it physically. Queen of Wands is the energy of pursuing it, keeping the flame, and the desire of the heart lit, keeping the enthusiasm and the motivation going until it becomes tangible, until it happens, until it manifests for you. But in order to get to the point where it manifests in a tangible way, you gotta, like the feeling is, you gotta be loyal to the prompt that Spirit gives you when it divinely inspires you. And it feels like you're leaving something behind with the Six of Swords. You're turning your back to something and moving forward in a more positive direction. So you can achieve that. So you can receive that. So you can accomplish it and be successful while doing it. So you can pursue passion and purpose and your goals and your desires and listen to your higher self and your intuition and take action towards those things so then you can have them physically and experience them in a positive, abundant way. So I do see the good karma that is coming your way is definitely going to up-level you. Not only in a spiritual way, I feel, with the Queen of Wands, in a successful way, but also in a prosperous, abundant, fiscal, tangible way. It's also going to heal you and help you move on from the things that would hurt or hinder. I also feel like increased finances. I don't know if you're getting, maybe part of your good karma is involving a pay raise or pursuing an entrepreneurial endeavor with success. Some of you, the Queen of Coins, can talk about home life. So it could be part of the good karma that's coming through is in regards to your home life, maybe where you live, maybe a more prosperous home, maybe an upgraded home. Like, let's say you go from an apartment to an actual house, right? That's an upgrade. Maybe as a result of good karma coming through to help increase your finances through a new job or through an entrepreneurial endeavor. But there's definitely some solid, stable ground here with that Queen of Coins that's going to up-level you and help you to sit pretty in some way. Again, part of the good karma I see with the Queen of Wands is that I feel that there was something that had to get out of the way with that Six of Swords in order for you to pursue more. And I also feel that's part of the good karma, is that something's going to help you move away or leave something in the past or put it behind you so you can pursue more. Because good karma is trying to give you more, bring you more, prosper you more, make you more abundant, make you more creative if you had a creative block, let's say. Good karma is trying to increase you with good things, positive things, successful things, where maybe before in the past it couldn't because there was something unresolved over here with the Six of Swords that you hadn't quite put it behind you. But it's like now that you have put it behind you and you're moving on from it, now you can go pursue everything that's really meant for you, meant to prosper you and advance you. So let's see if we can get a few cards here to add to this message. Yeah, I mean, times are a little uncertain right now. So if in any way you can receive more to help prosper you during such a difficult time, you know, in the world that we live in right now, then yeah, bring it on, right? So let's see. Okay, so there you go. You have abundance coming through. Yes, that ties very much into the Queen of Pentacles or Queen of Coins energy. Also very much with your successful energy, you know, and it's like this attraction energy as well from the Queen of Wands. So you're going to be, part of your good karma is that you're going to be attracting better things to you at this time, more abundant things, more prosperous things, more successful things your way. She's magnetic energy. She attracts. She's charismatic, right? So this is what you're going to be attracting. And you're going to be attracting these things in a very tangible, stable, secure way. All right, so let's see. Okay, so we have the Terra energy of things flowing, but this is earth energy too, right? It's tierra, it's terra, it's earth. So again, abundance in a tangible, earthly, solid, secure way. Oh, look at that illumination, right? Look at that illumination. Definitely, this is about having your eyes open, a newfound sense of awareness, understanding, hindsight even, mind you. Sometimes hindsight shows us things that we couldn't see before. Maybe that's part of the good karma, is receiving the hindsight to show you what you didn't understand or know before, to show you how everything lines up for your good and how and the why and the reason the things happen, right? It's sometimes very illuminating when that happens. Sometimes the Six of Swords is that, right? You take those lessons, you take those experiences, right, with you, but they don't weigh you down. They just enlighten you. You know, wisdom gained from experience in that way, right? So they just enlighten you moving forward. I feel that the universe is going to show you something, right? Your higher self is going to enlighten you to something. It's going to open your eyes to maybe something that you needed to see, know, understand, or be aware of. It's going to show you, right? Something, some aspect of your journey that was maybe hidden from you. And it's going to reveal all these blessings to you in some way. And it's going to show you the why. The why you had to move away from this, why you had to heal from that in order to receive this now. And there's some, yeah, definitely some knowledge and wisdom that comes from that experience. So yeah, heightened sense of awareness, a leveling up, you know, you're leveling up in many ways. Comfort, security, increase, success, successful pursuit of goals and desires, making them tangible and manifest with the Queen of Coins, making them solid, you know, desires becoming solid, desires becoming tangible, accessible, and real. Yeah, because you're inspired with something here, you take the divine inspired action toward it and then manifest it in a physical way. Okay, yeah, just one for now. If I need another, I'll grab. So, okay, so we have the energy of love charm, attracting a lover, soulmate, or life partner. That is possible. We do have the highly magnetic and attractive energy of the Queen of Wands. I also feel like this is saying you're going to be attracting not just love, possibly, because you're leveling up in some way, but you're going to be attracting those things on your heart as well. So let's see if we can grab another one. And maybe for some of you, if you're a queen, you'll be attracting a king. And if you're a king, you'll be attracting a queen, you know. I think that applies. Maybe after moving on from previous relationships or healing from those experiences, right? That's possible. That's part of the good karma coming through. Could be love. And a life partner, right? A solid one with all this Terra energy. Let's see if we can get one more. Okay, so it says air. Work with the element of air to cut through to the core of a situation and see the truth. So I feel like the universe is going to show something to you, reveal something to you, communicate something to you. And it's going to motivate you, move you, help you to take action, help you to move away from something, put something behind you to pursue something else. So expect communication, insights, downloads, illumination. But again, when it comes through, it's all to help move you forward in the direction of better things, more abundant things, more prosperous things, okay? And help set you up for future success, as well as comforts and increase where you need them. Air is clarity, truth, communication, knowledge, insight. So I feel that the universe is going to deliver that, some form of that to you. And what it does is help you leave something behind, move forward, heal, advance forward into this more abundant energy. And that's part of your good karma. This is what you're about to receive. But I also feel like you're ready for this. So you're ready for it. Again, we have, what is it? We have fire, we have earth, and we also now have air on the table. Well, we already had it with the swords, but it's confirmed again with this card here. So those signs could apply to you, maybe apply to somebody in your life or somebody who's incoming as well, if you are attracting love into your life. Maybe if you're attracting a new job or creative endeavor, it has to do with communication too. Let's just throw that out there. So you could be communicating or using that as some form of an entrepreneurial endeavor, let's say podcast or something like that. I don't know why that came to mind, but for some of you, like, part of your success is going to possibly come from communication of some sort, or communicating to others in some way, or sharing something with others through communication in a tangible way, because we have communication, creative way, and a tangible way here. Okay, so that is what I have for you. Pile number 4 viewers choosing the king for your reading. If this has helped you in some magical way, please do let me know in the comment section down below. I love hearing from everybody. Like, share, subscribe to support this channel. Maybe also consider joining my channel membership for exclusive content and readings I put out for members only. You could also visit my Etsy store. Link is down below in the description box. Pay me a visit. I have handmade crystal jewelry there, personal readings upon availability, and I have Starseed t-shirts I design myself as well. All of those things you can look into to help support my channel and what I do here further to keep this to keep the lights on, basically. So I appreciate each and every one of you. Take care of yourself. Much love, and always keep shining.